Boom.
Boom.
Awesome, 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 guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good. It's a happy Sunday here in New York City with my boy Bart. Hey, Bart, what's going on, man?
Yes, it's a great Sunday here. Beautiful outside, beautiful inside, and the fact that we're doing this one more time. This is what, maybe day 11 or 12 we've done this in
11. You know, I was thinking about yesterday. Wow. I said we've made 10 videos.
I love it. I love it.
10 videos on Facebook, man, and the message just keeps going.
Yes, you know? Yes, and more people are starting to follow us too. It's just crazy. Absolutely, it is.
When we created this Facebook page, our Facebook page, ibüümerang chat 2 days ago. Or was it 2 days ago, right?
Right.
And we already have 80. We already have 80 followers.
That's awesome.
Is amazing.
That is awesome. You know, because that's just telling you right there that the word is getting out. Ibüümerang is becoming a household word.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, I know in the last couple of days we've been talking about ibüümerang, hitting it, becoming a verb.
Exactly. It's becoming a verb.
Becoming a verb. You know, people keep asking me, what's the meaning of ibüümerang? I spoke to one of my friends in Canada. He said, what's the meaning of ibüümerang?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, ibüümerang is actually, if you say ibüümerang, that's you are giving something. That's you actually making a declaration to yourself, I am boomerang. You know, that's what it is. I said, that's what ibüümerang is all about. When I said boom mobile, and I said vibrate, he said, where are you guys getting all these names from, man?
That is awesome. But you're right. I mean, you think about ibüümerang, and I mean, it's like iPhone, you know?
Right.
You have ownership in what's going on with everything there. So it really is amazing and genius. And I love, I think it was Edwin Hayes said it, that people are going, where'd you come up with the name ibüümerang from? You know, and the response was, did you ever hear the term Google before Google?
Exactly.
You know, it's in the dictionary now. So, you know, if you want to learn something, you go Google it. Well, pretty soon, you know, I want to take a trip. What do I need to do? ibüümerang.
Right. Boomerang it. Boomerang a trip.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Man, I know today we really want to talk about the two groups of people who are deeply involved into this business, you know.
Right.
We are looking at the millennials and also the baby boomers.
Right.
You know, so I really want us to, because somebody might be out there and feel like, oh, maybe this is actually not for me. You know, it's not for me. Maybe when I get older, or maybe if I was younger, I would have been doing this, you know. So I just want us to like go deep into seeing how these two age groups are, you know, how they actually fit into this business and how you and I are actually doing this, man.
Exactly. You know, I saw a feed this morning from one of our colleagues down in Nacogdoches, and they had a boom party, and it was all millennials in there. Wow. And I'm like, okay, and it really got me to start thinking about, you know, you and your friends. We had Troy on yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, when I've always heard about network marketing and thinking about, I look at people in networking groups that are part of network marketing. You're right. They're all baby boomers. And what are they doing? They're selling a product that's going to give them a little bit of income to, you know, help tie them over.
Right. Retirement.
Yeah, but and other thing about retirement, this is a little something to do on the side, and it's more of a hobby for them. You know, whether it's selling makeup or healthcare products or lose weight products or whatever. But then I look at people like yourself and like King down in Nacogdoches and, you know, Elias and all the folks over in Puerto Rico. They're all baby boomers. They don't see this as a hobby. They see this as a business opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know, and the baby boomers who are the most successful, I think, also see it as a true business opportunity, not just a hobby, not just something to have a little residual income coming in.
Right. I mean, if you talk about the millennials, look at our youngest diamond.
19 years old.
19 years old.
19 years old. You know what? We need to get Jayla on one of our broadcasts. It should be awesome.
We look at Jayla. She's 19 years old and she is killing it.
She's killing it.
I heard her speech at the convention, and she was like, she gave so much credit to our chief giving officer, Mr. Peter Hirsch, and everything that's going on. Her success and the way she interacts with her friends in school, her colleagues, her work. So it's amazing. Somebody might be out there and feel like, this might be not for me. What's not for me. But at the end of the day, we're looking at the way ibüümerang has been built.
Right.
ibüümerang has been built with the foundation of everybody. If you look at travel is first of all, it's a cool product, which means everybody likes to travel. Everybody like to go somewhere cool. I like to explore, get new cultures, explore different languages, different kind of food. And, if you go to Instagram, people are always posting stories about where they went to, their life and what's happening in their life. But how about having a business where you can actually do that and get paid as part of, you get paid and you help people travel for less and you get paid for that? How cool is that?
Exactly. You just hit something that really, I think, bridges this whole baby boomer millennial thing. We talk about Jayla and how she gives so much credit to Peter and Karen Hirsch, and looks up to them as both mentors, but also just someone who has her back and been there. There's an example of baby boomers and millennials. They got this connection, and that connection works. And you're right about the business being built. I mean, when you listen to HB, Holton Buggs, and hear HB talk about this business and all, you know that one of the things that he and Mrs. Buggs, Earlene, had in their mind when they built this was their son, Trey.
Absolutely.
You know it. I mean, Trey's 22 years old, very successful with his video business, very successful recording artist. He could be doing that, but they're all doing this together.
Right.
And to me, that's so different than any other business out there. It's not built with that in mind. Now, that doesn't mean that Generation X and the, after baby boomers and whatever, all the folks in the middle can't be successful. I mean, look at Teresa we had on earlier. I mean, she fits in that category. She is, killing it there too. So it really is wide open for anyone.
It's wide open, man. It's wide open for anyone. I was reading an article this morning, early this morning, about baby boomers going back to school. So at the end of the day, I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about my aunt. She has worked in the hospital for 25 years as an architect. I was like, what is it that you want to do? After retirement, she's like, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'm gonna be traveling, but I'm gonna travel for like a year, and whatever money I've saved is gonna be done. I'm just gonna be home. So I kept asking, but I said, we have an opportunity that won't only let you travel as much as you want, but it's gonna keep you busy. It's gonna keep you excited because you are helping people out there. And the point is not even, it's not all about helping people like the business people, but actually benefiting from the fact that every time somebody activates the boomerang, a kid is being fed.
Right.
And most times we want to be able to create the positive impact in the lives of other people. Right. And we face a challenge of doing that because maybe we don't have the means of actually exploring every part of the world to do that. But we are so proud of being part of this organization.
Right.
Where we have the opportunity of impacting the lives of other people.
Yeah, we do, and not only the kids that we're touching and feeding through the Boom Foundation, but also look what it does for us,
right?
And the impact it has on us as an entire corporation, entire company. There's 30,000 plus ambassadors across the globe. Or there was at convention, maybe 4,000 by now.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. We're getting numbers. You see how the numbers are getting to the roof.
Absolutely. So it's not just about the benefit of helping someone, but it's also the affirmation of you being the person you are and being involved in this the way you're involved with it.
Right, right. I mean, because when I think about this company, when I think about all the members we have in our teams, you know,
right.
when I think about all the members who have our team, we have veterans, we have professionals, we have lawyers, we have people from different backgrounds,
right.
you know.
Right.
But when I think about it, I'm asking myself, why would these people leave their professions, which they are making 5, 6, 7 income, you know, 7-figure income, and they're like, I want to be a network marketing professional. I want to be in ibüümerang. You know, I want to be successful in ibüümerang, and they are making big numbers in ibüümerang. Because I'm thinking about any job, and we can have any job we want to have.
Right.
But at the end of the day, what impact does that job leave in your life?
Right.
You know? And how does that job or how does that career actually helps you to impact the lives of other people? Because when I hear the motivational calls that we have every morning, the morning vitamins,
right.
and I'm seeing the relationship we have, and I'm seeing the friendship we'll be able to create over this short period of time. It's amazing, man. It's truly amazing.
It really is, you know, and you're right. Not only just those vitamin calls, but then, you know, we have weekly team calls too.
Right.
And, you know, you and I ran into Big D up in who we call Big D, Mr. Donaldson.
I know.
I had never met him before, but the minute I saw him, I knew who he was. He knew who I was, who I am. I mean, it's just this family unit that's been created here.
Right.
And then when you get on the calls, you see them, and it's like you really are talking to family. You really are working with family.
Absolutely. I mean, when we get all the morning calls, we listen to our leaders, our coaches, how to give us all these, you know, tips on how to run your business and how to run your life, tips on how to manage tasks, tips on how to, you know, calendar. Like, just these are things which we actually do pay for. We pay professionals to get, you know, to just tell us. But being part of an organization, I mean, me as a millennial, I would proud myself more empowered than most millennials out there, because I'm empowered by being part of this organization. Not just the fact that I'm a business owner, I'm a VIP member. You know, and I'm also very, very empowered, and that's why I keep making, you know, we're doing all these videos in order to help people, to help more millennials out there. For those who are seeking more opportunities, you can have your job for as long as you want, but at the end of the day, we all want something more.
Exactly. And you know, you talk about being a VIP. You know, when Mr. Bug started all this, we didn't know what our company name was going to be or anything, but we knew we had this real special opportunity, and he called it being a VIP founder.
Right.
When can you ever say you were the founder of a global corporation? And my friend, my brother, you and I are. We are founders with this global corporation.
Absolutely, man.
Where before it ever became ibüümerang.
Absolutely. You know, I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, and I said, so he said, how can I become part of this company? How can I become part of it? You know, so I said, I gave him the different stages. I gave him the coach class, the business class, and the first class. So those are the different stages. And I break it down. I said, for the first class, when we started, we didn't even know the name of the company. Right. We became the VIP founders, and we had 20% leadership bonus. That comes to us for us being able to help other people being part of the company. Now it's 15%. Right. I said, you want to put yourself in the company today, because because as the company grows wider, as it's growing wider, the percentage is going to go down, and you are going to be losing the advantages of being at the forefront of the company. I said, this is where you want to be. I said, because it's very hard for you to be at the start of anything, you know, at the start of a company. For different companies, they've been out there. Some questions have already been answered. So many things, or somebody might ask you a question, or somebody might go online and say, fake story about this company. You might believe that. So for somebody like me, I would say I know almost everything about ibüümerang.
Right.
Because I was there from the beginning. There's nothing anyone can tell me that something else is going on in ibüümerang. Like I will tell you that's true or that's false.
That's right. That's right. You know, it's funny. I had coffee with a guy that was looking at becoming part of ibüümerang, but he is also part of another network marketing group, and I knew that. Right. And I said, okay, you know, I'll let you give your spill. I'll tell you about ibüümerang. And so I show up to have coffee with him, and he brings his upline with him. And this guy comes in with a suit on, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't my first rodeo. Come on, have fun. Come on in. Right. And the guy sat down in the suit, and he looked at me, and he said, before we get started, I want you to know that I know who Holton Bugs is. And I said, good. He said, well, I'm also going to tell you that my level in my network marketing, you can't recruit me. And he said, because I know who Holton Bugs is, I won't try to recruit you either because of what we have with Holton Bugs.
Absolutely.
Said, but I will take a boomerang. We had coffee and we just chatted. All I was just chatted. But there's an example of, you know, at that time, this was probably back in June that this happened. We were only a few months into pre-launch.
Right.
But the reputation of Holton Bugs and what he does and how he builds a company, it can't be touched. He is the most successful person in the world with network marketing. He is the Steve Jobs of network marketing, the Bill Gates, the Michael Jordan. He is the person that moves and shakes it.
Right.
And we have chatted with him.
We sit in the same hall. We have conversation, and he just keep teaching us, man. Keep teaching us. There are, I mean, like you talk about sitting with somebody. You know, I attended a meeting last month in New Jersey, and I had this guy saw me with my ibüümerang hat, and he was like, so we were sitting outside. You know, we had a break sitting outside having snacks. And he walked up to me. So he was actually giving everyone his business cards. And he walked up to me. He said, "Oh, you with Holton Bugs?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You know what? I have my own business, my own network marketing company, but I'm gonna use your boomerang." I said, "So you already know the name?" He said, I know about it. Yep. I know Holton Bugs. I know he's a great guy. I'm just gonna use the boomerang." I said, "Okay, there you go. Let's go." You know.
That's right. Holton talks about, you know, the 3 C's: the curiosity, the confirmation, and the confidence. Right. I mean, right there, that's confirmation that leads right to that confidence that we are part of something that is truly different, but also part of something that, you know, is going to become, you know, the most successful business out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you know, going back to our age group, I'm looking at millennials. We are drowning in student debts.
Right.
We're drowning in student debts. Marriages and having a family is not even part of our plans because we're thinking about student loans. We're thinking about paying the rent. You can't even think about buying a house. I mean, for somebody like me in New York City, it's damn expensive here, man.
It is.
You know, and that's why one of the, I don't know, I can't remember the statistics, but there are more people living in New York City, especially our age grades, because it's just hard to keep up with everything. The food is expensive, the utilities is expensive, you know. But at the end of the day, I look at ibüümerang, the concept of get out of debt.
Right.
I've never seen a company that actually focuses so much on the financial status of its partners.
Right.
You know, let's talk about getting out of debt, man. Because when I'm thinking about getting out of debt, it's not just about student loans. It's not just about credit cards.
Right.
We're looking at how our own diamond, Jackie Pippins, which you and I share, has been able, demonstrating that in every presentation, man.
Right. Exactly. And not only getting out of debt, but also never getting back into debt.
Right.
You know, to me, that's it's one thing to say, okay, I paid off my car, I paid off my credit card, even paid off my mortgage. But do you put yourself back into that again? You say, oh, I'm never going to do it. But times create obstacles, and those things happen. With this, what we're building here, that opens that door to never having to get back into debt again.
Absolutely.
You talk about, as a millennial, looking to say, buy a house, start a family, get out, pay off your student loans, whatever. For me, I'm looking at, okay, so if I retire, what am I going to do? Am I going to, just live it out and not do anything? No, that's not me. That's not what I want to do.
Right.
I told you, read an article about a lady who's in her 80s and she lives on a cruise ship. That's where she lives, from one cruise ship to the other, travels the world. She has medical attention there, the whole bit. I'm thinking, that's genius. For someone looking at retirement, they can look at something where they can live in a hotel or a resort or wherever. And that is now a lifestyle afforded to them.
Right. I mean, this person could be out there and just giving out, helping people, giving out boomerangs. Like, I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Because it's just about helping people, and this is what makes he or she happy.
Mm-hmm.
This is what makes them happy, helping other people, and people, they are going to be excited to see her being so active,
right?
Not just being live, but also being active in business.
Right. And we talk about it being a business, but it's really just fun.
I know.
It's just fun. Yeah, because you're giving to someone, and I'm talking to a guy in just a few moments up in Anchorage, Alaska. That wouldn't happen if it wasn't for ibüümerang.
Absolutely.
And the way it's built.
Absolutely, man. I'm thinking about how much impact we are creating. If you think about the way our product is, it's a leisure product.
Yeah.
Because I jump on Uber every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time if I wanna go to the street out there, like I'm gonna go to after this, I'm taking an Uber.
Yeah.
We have a summer weather right now in New York. I'm taking an Uber.
Right.
And what difference would it make if I actually get compensated every time I take an Uber, or every time somebody else takes an Uber, and I get paid every day?
Every day.
I know. We had during the convention, the CEO actually had a presentation on the screen that said monthly, weekly, and daily.
Right.
I know I have never had a job that I get paid weekly. Talk less of daily. I get paid bi-weekly, which is twice a month. But so I don't know. Have you ever had a job that you get paid weekly or daily?
No. Unless I did some babysitting as a kid or watched the dog or something, maybe. But no, never did. But he's created the monthly, the weekly, and now the daily.
Right.
Get paid daily, and we get paid, and we're not selling anything.
Not at all.
We're not hoping someone's going to buy a $300 product and us get $30 for it. No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Someone travels and they save $600 on their travel. We just made $300. And what did we do?
$300. I had a guy, one of my very first customers, who I spoke to him last week. So he said, I wanted to travel. I want to travel. I'm going on vacation with my wife. It's the first time we're going on vacation, and we're trying to be under budget, So he said, I want to create that impression. I said, okay, I'm going to help you out. Somebody referred him to me, and he reached out to me, and I gave him a boomerang. I walked him through the process. That was the first boomerang, So he went out there. He used the trip. He had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great time with his wife, and his mom wanted to travel. He called me up and said, hey, man, can I have another boomerang? Or can my mom use my account? I said, sure. You can have up to 5 people using the same account.
Right. Exactly. Where else does that happen? No place that I know of.
And guess what? The company ibüümerang is gonna be sending him emails about Vibe and Boom Mobile.
Right.
I don't have to call this guy. I don't have to communicate with him because now the company actually does all the marketing, and I just keep getting residual income, man.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, all we do is give this out, and then our customer excellence department takes over the rest, and they do the rest.
Wow.
Our task is to give something away. It's
Not
to explain, it's not to promote, it's to give something away, and then they take care of the rest.
Wow. You know, man, as we are about to wrap up today, I just want to I just wanted to recap a few things, right? Somebody who is looking at this video, somebody who is their first time watching us, and they're thinking like, what are these guys talking about? What is this boomerang thing all about? You know, let's kind of give this person a heads up within the next minute or so. Let's kind of give them a heads up on what iboomerang is all about and how they can actually become part of this company.
Cool. iboomerang is a technology company. And we're very much like Uber is with cars. We use travel as our flagship product, but we're so much more than that. As you mentioned, we've got rideshare coming down. We've got Boom mobile cellular service coming. We already have wine, golfing, activities, hot air balloon rides, a whole bit coming.
Restaurants.
That's already out there. So what are we? We are a technology company that gives away our product.
Right.
And how can you become part of it? One of three ways. Either message Rudy, message me, or get back to the person who told you about our live chat today. Right. That's all you got to do.
That's all. And we have some awesome videos we can send to you. Training videos are going to explain everything you need to know about the business, how to jump in. We usually advise people, start where you are. You can start where you are. You can start from here and jump to 100. You can start from wherever you are, but we always encourage people, always take an action, because procrastination only going to leave you in the same position where you are.
Right.
It's time to take action wherever you are. If you've been thinking about doing something different, this is a time to do something different.
Absolutely. And if you say owning a business is not for me, then let us just give you an iboomerang, and you're going to save every time you travel, on your cell phone, on your ride share. It's free. It's for you.
Absolutely, man. Always so much fun having you, Bart.
I love doing this with you, Rudy. Let's do it again tomorrow. People, invite folks here to be same time, same channel. Come back to us tomorrow.
Absolutely. Boom. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Boom. Talk to you later, brother.
All right.